Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Well, yeah, I'm sorry I ran over you there, bud. If I ran over on somebody, I get all worked up, you know what I'm saying? Well, 22 veterans a day in this country commit suicide. It's staggering, and the fact that it gets very, very little coverage is incredible. Now, there are some great organizations out there. Project Valhalla, Mission 22, the Fire Watch, the Southeastern Guide Dogs help with vets by giving them comfort dogs. There's a lot of folks doing a lot of good, but by far and large, it's just not mentioned in the mainstream a whole lot, if at all. That's why it's our goal to raise awareness. I don't have answers. I've said that a million times. So vets, we love you. God knows we do. And you fought for us, let us fight for you. The only way I know to do that is to bring it up in these videos and try to raise some awareness. Now, we back to blue over here. Scab, how do you do that? We don't break the damn law. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. That perhaps is one of my favorite slogans because there's a lot of truth there. Now, it's not easy to get help. I know that firsthand. It's not easy to kick something. Know that firsthand. If you can just put it down, then you're probably not an addict. You just had some bad habits. So, addicts, because I am one, I know your struggles. So, everybody's welcome here, obviously. I'm glad you're here. Now, let's get into the video. The morning times we do what's in your pockets. Now, yesterday, I was able to do what's in your pocket. We did a few little demonstrations. This morning, obviously, we're driving to the job site. Running a little behind, that, typical for old Scab. Well, actually, it's not typical. Actually, I leave the house most mornings at 5:45, and for whatever reason, the alarm didn't go off, so, running a little behind, so just going to meet them at the job site today. So, what's in your pockets? Well, let me know in the comments what you're carrying. Some folks carry the same thing every day. That's okay. Leave me a hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day. It'll turn blue. And then Scab carrying the same old thing, son. It's like as I told you yesterday, and that's fine. The main part of these videos, and try to do them at least 5 days a week, is to build community. If you'll notice, we're starting to get more and more comments, and I enjoy the comments. Now, I like running around cutting stuff, and honest to God, I'd do that all day with no narration, but y'all love my voice so much, it's just, people write all over. Scab, please say something. So I'm like, well, let me do these. So, Scab, what are you carrying? Well, everybody's got a relative, an ancestor, father, grandfather, uncle. That's how you ask got here. I mean, you got to have one. You may not like it, but you got some kind of family member or family friend, an older dude that carries a knife, and that's his go-to knife. This is going to be my go-to knife. It's my Emerson CQC7. This is the first Emerson I bought. I've told y'all the story a million times. I got it because Kurt wore me out about getting an Emerson. Had to have an Emerson. And I'll be honest with you, when I ordered it, I wasn't that thrilled about getting it. And then about a day or two, well, the day it was coming, I just started getting excited. It's the weirdest thing. And ever since I've got it, about a week or two after that, I ordered an Emerson CQC7, which y'all saw yesterday. But this is my go-to knife. Now, this one does not have the wave technology on it. Satin finish blade. Again, it's no longer chisel grind. And that's something I'm working on, guys. I got to learn my grinds. I got a subscriber, the Greek veteran, asked an awesome question the other day. And he was just talking about, his favorite knives, and they were saber grinds. I believe, if that's not correct, I have to reread the thing. And I realized I really need to learn my grinds. I've got so much to learn about knives. Now, I've used them for 50 years, been cut, stabbed, all that. But that don't mean you're a knife expert. It just means you're fat and slow. So, I'm starting to learn different stuff. I'm sharpening up the knives, getting a little better with my sharpening. But let me just take a minute to tell you on this. And I'm learning my grinds, and I got to answer that question the guy asked. Coming up pretty soon. We got a lot of videos coming. Now, the reason you say, Scab, why is the CQC7 your go-to knife? Well, glad you asked. I mean, I'm really not, but to me, it's the simplicity of the knife. You know, you got grippy G10. I love me some grippy G10. It's 154 CM or CM 150. It's 154, and that's my favorite steel today. Now, it may change tomorrow, but I've got a few that y'all hear me talk about a lot. I like steels that are easy to sharpen or easy to maintain. I got a lot of knives in 154, and it's not CPM, it's just CM. Remember now, CM means crucible metals, CPM's crucible powdered metals, and this is not CPM. But I like it, it's just basic. It's a liner lock, thumb stud, pops pretty good. It's a thicker knife now. It is a thicker knife. Let me, I also have my Vespa on me, a Vespa. I told y'all that's become a rapid one I like. I lost the damn thumb stud on it. I'll have to find that. Hopefully it's in my pocket. That's kind of a big deal. But let me just show you the difference in the Vespa, the SE, and the CQC7. Now you see that the CQC7 is a thicker knife. That's really aggravating. I gotta find that thumb stud. I hate doing that. Well, I'll find it. I can probably order me another one. Probably ought to pay attention to my shit. So there's the thickness. Now, I like the thickness. This is a work knife. This is a God's honest work knife. It does everything. It damn near cut 2 of my fingers off doing some work a few months back. Seriously. It was a mess, but wasn't really my fault. Nothing is, but this is just, see, it's just basic. It's just simple. You put it in your pocket. It does have a clip on it. I don't think it's ambidextrous. Let me see here. Let's see. Tip up construction. Yeah, no. It's a tip up construction. It's just a great knife. I really like this knife. It's quick to deploy. It's basic. I like the thick. I'm running out of shit to say here. Y'all kind of got to help me out. Well, listen, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I did bring my 2 Condors today. Maybe do a quick comparison on them this afternoon. I hadn't really made up my mind on how we're going to proceed with this afternoon. I am starting my series on pocket knife locks, pocket whatever you want to call them. Probably today or tomorrow. I'm going to get Megatron to help me out with that. And basically, we're just going to have a several part little mini series on the different locks. Now, I'm going to use my Recon 1 cold steel with the triad lock, and I'm going to beat the hell out of it, just like that X-Ring did a video, where he beats up the Ultra Tech. I'm going to beat up the triad lock. We're going to see how it holds up. I ain't lighting the damn thing on fire. I done told y'all that. If somebody, you find somebody will start giving me knives, I'll burn the shit out of them. I'll burn every one of them I got. It don't matter. But until that day, I ain't burning it. Now, let me explain this to you very, very quickly. Every knife you see, other than, like, if I get one from Kirk or Dale or Jimbo or Richard or whoever, then I do a quick review on and give it back. I pay for all this stuff. There ain't no sponsors. I don't ask people for knives. There are a few knife reviewers who've mentioned maybe swapping some knives or something. And, if you're a knife reviewer and I know you, and there's one that, hey man, I'd like to do a review on that, I'd be glad to send it to you. Man, that's fine with me. I don't care. But my point on all of it is, I buy these knives with my money, and I've worked 2 jobs since I was 22. So I ain't lighting them on fire. You know what I'm saying? Now I say that, and this afternoon I'll be burning them up, but everything else, yeah, we can do to it, and we're gonna do to it. My goal in the thing is not to, Lord, man, just let me over. My goal in the thing is not to blast cold steel or build up cold steel. It's to give an honest review of Triad lock, and maybe let's look at some other locks. One of my favorite locks is the compression lock that Spyderco uses. I really, really like that lock. Not a huge liner lock guy, even though this is my favorite knife with a liner lock. There's been a lot of documented instances with liner lock fails. I've had no failures on my CQC7 or CQC8. That's not to say there aren't any. It's just saying I ain't had any. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, let me wrap this thing up because we're about to pull up on the job, and this dude in front of me, I guess just lost his mind. I don't know. But I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'm Scab. You're not, and I'll see you this afternoon now. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Later on.